What's up, fight fans? So, in this video, I'm going to share my thoughts on Michael Chandler. And no, I am not a Michael Chandler hater. The reason I'm making this video is because I want to share my thoughts on this particular topic, which is CTE, and why I think Michael Chandler did a lot of mistakes in his UFC career. And he could be, I wish that he will never face any consequences, any symptoms of this disease, because this is a very dangerous disease. And lot of combat athletes, they suffer from this disease, CTE. The reason for that, because they absorb a lot of punches and kicks on their head, and through that concussion they receive that damage. So this is a very dangerous disease. It degenerates your brain. The symptoms are like slurred speech, loss of memory, and not able to walk properly. So these are the symptoms. And the thing is, like Michael Chandler, when he his debut fight was against Dan Hooker, and he did amazing. Like there was no damage. He finished Dan Hooker through TKO, I think. After that, he fought Charles Oliveira, and in that fight, he was doing great. In the first round, he scored the knockdown. In the second, Charles made a comeback and he finished Michael Chandler. So that's one loss from TKO. After that, he fought Justin Gaethje, and that's where the issue started. Because in that fight, Michael Chandler took a lot of damage, and he, like, I can understand if a fighter wants to win, and in that scenario he's taking the risk to absorb punches, to deliver some punches. But Michael Chandler was showboating. There is a particular sequence, I think it was in the second or third round, where Justin Gaethje is just throwing punches on Michael Chandler's face, and Chandler is just walking ahead, hands down, and he was pointing like this to someone in the crowd. I don't know who that was, but that fight resulted in a lot of damage for Michael Chandler, unnecessary damage, which could be like, it could cause him in the near future. I don't want this to happen, but this kind of mistake, because CTA is a very dangerous disease, and this kind of mistake, it was, to be honest, very careless decision from him. After that, he fought Dustin Poirier. I think he fought Dustin Poirier, or before that, I think he fought Tony. But in the fight against Dustin Poirier, in the first round, he took a lot of damage. If you see the last 10 to 15 seconds, he was about to finish. And when I was watching this fight, I was like, man, Michael Chandler takes a lot of damage. Like that thought, this particular thought arrived at that time, and I think it was UFC 281. So Michael Chandler takes a lot of damage in the fight against Tony. Also, there was one kind of knockdown, but the fight with Justin Gaethje, the fight with Dustin Poirier, these are the fights he took a lot of damage. So it's not like he cannot follow a game plan. In the fight against Dustin Poirier, in the second round, he tried grappling and he won that round, dominated Dustin Poirier in the grappling. So he can execute plans. It just, when he sees an opportunity, when he land powerful punches, and his opponents get hurt, he kind of loses all his game plan, and he just go for the finish. So in that rush of adrenaline, he made these kind of stupid mistakes. Um, but let's see. Now he's fighting Paddy Pimblett, and I hope he takes a very less damage and execute his game plan, whatever they decided. And I hope that this disease, CTE, it like it should just stay away from all the fighters, because this is a very dangerous sport. And I wish the best to Michael Chandler. I hope he perform well for the fans. And don't get me wrong, like Michael Chandler is one of the most entertaining fighters in the UFC and in the lightweight division. That's it. Thank you so much. You can share your thoughts. Take care. Bye bye.